Okay, shalom.
Shalom.
Before we begin, of course, we want to give all praises, all glory, and all honor unto
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Also, double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the men who rule well, the men who rule over us, the men who taught us the truth of the Holy Scriptures, all right, through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, so, pretty much we just wanted to go into, some quick scriptures, all right, basic milk scriptures, all right, because the milk is how we grow, all right, like it says in the book of Peter's. All right, this we're supposed to desire the sincere milk for us, for you to grow thereby, right? And basically, the topic is no tattoos, man. All right, like as you see on the screen, you see tattoo crossed out, meaning no tattoos. All right, because let's get the first precept, of course, and the reason why we're making this is because, of course, like I said before, we make these videos, for the elect, and for new brothers that are coming into the faith that may not necessarily, be prophets or teachers, man. Well, you still have to learn what you can and cannot do. As Israelites, we still have to move a certain way. All right, because let's get the scripture. Let's get the first scripture.
Yep, this is.
Actually, no. Salakia. Start off with Judges 5:11.
Oh.
Really quickly, Salakia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, start off with that one.
Yep, this is Yep, Salaki. This is.
Call to him.
Call me. This is Judges chapter 5, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "They that are delivered from the noise of archers."
Yeah, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers, those that are going to be delivered from the thermonuclear missiles, right? Go ahead.
It says, "In the places of drawing water."
Yep, which the places of drawing water, that's symbolic for what? That's talking about your captivity, your slavery. When you read the book of Joshua, it says, "Let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water." It's talking about us being captivity. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord."
Yeah, so what? We're in our place of our captivity. We're gonna rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, right? We're going to rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. The acts that the things that he has commanded us, we're going to do it here on this side. All right? And we're rehearsing the righteous acts nowadays. Okay? Meaning what? That we're trying to keep the law to the best of our ability. Like it says, real quick, I'm going to grab a scripture in Peter's. In the book of 2 Peter's 4. Verse 11. Oh no, Salakia, 1 Peter, Salakia. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11. "If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability, Salakia, as of the ability which the Most High giveth." Yeah, so we do things to the best of our ability. And, there's certain laws that we can't keep on this side, but there's certain laws that we can keep. All right, and one of those being the tattoos, man. All right, we can't get tattoos, man. All right, that's within the law. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I may add real quick, just for sincere brothers just coming in and finding out that they're Israelites. Obviously, you may have heard or even knew beforehand that the scriptures speak against cuttings in the flesh, which Lord's will get it. But you may very well have tattoos. Maybe a lot of them. A handful of tattoos. But hey, now that you're coming into the faith, now you know better. And guess what? That's okay, because the Lord had the same attitude towards the woman, the adulterous woman. It's the same thing. Go ye and sin no more. All right. So if you already have tattoos, all right, guess what? If you have belief in Yahushai, you ain't gotta worry about that no more. Just don't do that no more.
Yeah, don't go and get more tattoos.
Right. Just throw
so, because we do want to get to a bigger point with the whole, tattoos, because it is within the law. So let's go ahead and get the law in Leviticus, and then we're gonna go to Deuteronomy 7. All right. Actually, no. Get Deuteronomy 7 first. Let's get that real quick.
This is Deuteronomy 7:6. "For thou art an holy people."
Yeah, and this is the Lord talking to you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is what Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai said about us. Go ahead.
It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power."
Yeah, unto Yahweh thy power, right? And what? It said we are a holy people. We're separate. That's what it means, man. We're separate from these other nations, all right? We are not the same as the so-called Chinese man. All right, we're not the same as the so-called Japanese. We're definitely not the same as the so-called white man. We're not the same as the Arabs. All right, we're not the same as any of these other people. We are a holy people, man. Go ahead.
Yep, it says, "The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself."
Yeah, and we were chosen. All right. I'm gonna grab a quick scripture in the book of Psalms. Another basic scripture, man. These are the milk scriptures that we grew up on. You know, that we are growing upon. Salakia. You know, this is Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Yeah, so the Lord gave us the word. All right. What did it say in Deuteronomy? Read it again.
It says from the top, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
Yep.
The Lord thy power hath chosen thee
Yep.
to be a special people unto
Yep.
himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth."
Yeah, that's right. You hear that? Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right? The creator of everything, okay? The Most High said that we are above all these other people, man. Okay? He gave us the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? The scriptures say this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, roughly paraphrasing. You know, Moses, I believe Moses said that in Deuteronomy. If I'm not mistaken, it's in Deuteronomy Khan. So, the point is that what, man? I'm going to read this now. Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, so the Lord is dealing with us, all right? And one of the commandments, all right, one of the many commandments that he gave unto us, right, is that we're not supposed to get tattoos, man. Okay? And of course, you know, you don't have to be, you know, don't be simple, man. You're not going to find the word tattoo, but we're going to go into it, okay, to show you, okay? So, real quick, I wanted to say, like I said in Deuteronomy, you got the Leviticus? Leviticus? Okay. Like I said in Deuteronomy, we're a holy people, man, all right? And one thing about us being holy, man, is that we were given the laws, the statutes, and the commandments to live, all right, according to them, okay?
I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, starting at verse 1.
Yep.
"Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai speaketh unto you, O house of Israel."
Yep.
All right. "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven."
Yep.
All right. And guess what? Then the reason I put a form of emphasis on verse 1, because what it says, "Unto the house of Israel, the Lord speaketh this word unto the house of Israel." All right. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. The true biblical Israelites, according to the Bible, they have laws, statutes, and commandments that, like the brother said, that aren't given to these other heathens, because they're doing their own thing. And one of those things include the customs, really heathenistic customs, which include what? Cuttings in the flesh. All right, including tattoos.
Yeah, you see Japheth, those so-called what is it, the Pacific Islanders. Of course we have our people amongst them, but that's the whole tribal tattoos. That's their customs, man. We're a holy people, man. We don't get down like that, man.
Kush, they have some tribal tattoos as well.
Yep, the Hamites, the so-called the real Africans, the natural-born Africans that come from Ham. All right. They scar themselves and things like that. Let's get the law book, Kasha.
Yeah.
If you can.
This is Leviticus chapter 19.
Yep.
Verse 28.
Yep.
"Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord."
Yep. The Lord told us that what? He said, "You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh." All right, and I'm gonna go into the Hebrew a little bit. The word there for cuttings is the Hebrew word salakia. Hold on, bro, 1 second. Let me see. I believe it's the Hebrew word shara. It's either sharat or sharam.
If anything, Abaratza, we can have it on screen.
Yeah, Lord's will. We'll probably edit it into it. Okay, 1 second. Salakia, just bear with me. Let me just check this little chart real quick.
If I could actually read up a verse. This is same chapter, same book and chapter, verse 27, Leviticus 19 and 27. "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corner of thy beard." Now I know the so-called Jews, they somehow have a twist with this. No pun intended, but they have the weird shits that they have on the side of their heads. They think that's not marring the side of your beard, but really that's actually talking about getting that fresh cut, the lineups that Jake also loves to do. To of course to back some hoes and whatnot. to look good.
Mm-hmm.
They make that. That's actually cutting. That's actually making cuttings in your flesh. All right, to try to fix up your hairline and whatnot. All right, go into these other barbershops, which even then, Jake are committing unlawful acts in doing so. All right, the barbers themselves and the customer. All right. And that goes for the same thing for not making any cuttings in the flesh, all right? Making all sorts of weird ass, eccentric patterns or tattoos of scarring.
Oh, I found it.
That's just unlawful, all right, in the eyes of the Lord.
The Hebrew word there is shamat. Salakia. Salakia, 1 second.
You can get up, bro.
Yeah, it's sharat, salakia. It's a sha, ra, and a ta. It's the Hebrew word sharat, which means incision, cut. And it also says cut it. It says that's for the word cuttings, cut. In your flesh, so we're not supposed to cut our flesh. For the dead, nor print any marks upon you from the Lord, right? So, like the scripture says, right? When you go to the Hebrew word for marks, it's the Hebrew word kwai. It's a kwa, I, and another kwa, and another I. So it's kwai, which means incision, imprintment, tattoo, mark. All right, so yeah, don't, for the sincere brothers, we do this for the sincere brothers because we know that the simple ones are going to say, but it doesn't say tattoo. It don't say tattoo, my nigga. Well, guess what, man? It does say the Hebrew word kwai means incision, man. Okay?
Another way, why do you think you feel what pinches in your like it pinches and burning sensations in your skin? You're cutting into your flesh. Even like I said with the whole hairline thing.
Yeah.
I know in the world I used to do that too. Brothers aren't exempt, but in what I know for a fact that it used to burn.
Yeah, that shit burn.
Right.
Real quick, it said incision, imprintment, tattoo, mark. Yeah, so we're not supposed to put marks upon our body. Okay. All right, and that's a real world. Of course it's hedonistic, but that's also a thing of the world, man. And it really, when you really think about it, man, you see full body tattoos and stuff, man. That shit, it just looks disgusting. It's just not right.
Yeah.
If I read this real quick. 1 Corinthians 3:16, know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you.
Yeah. Oh.
I was gonna say real quick, because the Lord, He dwells with us. Okay, His Spirit rests upon us, man. Okay,
yeah.
we are the temple of the Most High. All right, verse 17. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. And you defile your temple by doing things like that. You defile your temple by breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, and one way that you do that is getting tattoos, man. Eating unlawful foods, getting tattoos, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, excessive drinking and alcohol. Alcoholism. You want to say something?
Yeah, if I may add real quick, like the scriptures say, the outward man perish day by day, but the inward man is renewed day by day. Roughly paraphrasing to the scripture, but basically what I want to make that point is that concerning even with the elect, the hopeful elect, they're gonna find mercy in the eyes of the Lord. Whathersoever, every walk of life, whatever they went through, and yes, you're gonna have the hopeful elect have tattoos, and of course they're not proud about it. Right. They have regret, but that's what the Lord is looking for. Because look, think about it like this: the Lord's not dealing. Because of course, the 2/3 they're preordained to be destroyed. So look at a 2/3 like a 2/3 Issacharite, a so-called Mexican Zebulonite or MS-13, all tatted up, looking real dumb, or looking real bugged out with all types of like full body tattoos, like full on inked up from head to toe, literally. The Lord's not dealing with that. That's not a temple of the Lord. All right, that's Ban Shaitan. That's of Satan.
Yeah. But, for you brothers, even if you have a lot of tattoos, man, hey, just stop getting them.
Exactly, yeah.
It's that simple, man. All right? Yeah. I'm going to just finish this out. Verse 17, continuing on. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. So we're supposed to be in a holy conversation. And when I say conversation, I'm talking about your manner of your behavior. Yeah. So, I'm referring to that when I say, behavior. So like when I say conversation.
And that also goes with the smoky smokes.
Oh yeah, no smoking, man.
Yeah, and that goes for anything,
Yep.
Especially the Sharim in the DC camp make that point that you're not supposed to be smoking anything at all, nothing, period, at all, nothing, man.
Right, nothing at all.
The Lord made herbs and medicines out of the earth, but the Lord didn't tell you to smoke it and f up your lungs.
Right. Get Romans 3, Baba Kushal.
Yep.
Real quick, because we want to make the point that. We're not, of course, we all know we're not saved by the law, but does that mean that we don't keep the law? Of course not. I'm gonna actually, you read it. Read the last verse. I'm gonna read the verse above it,
Mm-hmm.
real quickly. Romans chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 21. Now the righteousness of the Most High without the law is manifested. Right. So there is a righteousness without the law. Let's keep reading. Being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of the Most High, which is by faith of Yahushua Mashiach. Salakia. Romans chapter 3 and verse 21. But now the righteousness of the Most High without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets. Gone, because there's a new righteousness, alright? Let's keep reading. Even the righteousness of the Most High, which is by faith of Yahushua HaMashiach, unto all and upon all them that believe, which of course that all is talking about within Israel, okay?
Ooh, 23.
Gone. For there is no difference, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. Yeah, that's right, man. All of us have come short, man. Alright? Alright, Romans chapter 3, verse 21. But now the righteousness of the Most High without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets. Even the righteousness of the Most High, which is by faith of Yahushua HaMashiach, unto all and upon all them that believe. And upon all them that believe, that's talking about within Israel. Alright, because first off, that faith is a gift. Okay? And that gift is only going to be given to an Israelite. And it's given to Israelite. Most specifically, around in this time, this go around, it's given unto the elect. Lord's will, we're part of that number.
Mm-hmm.
Unto all upon them that believe, for there is no difference. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. Right, because we're all sinners, man. The whole nation of Israel, alright, we all went off.
Tattoos included.
Okay? Yeah, tattoos included, man. You know, you don't have to let it condemn you, you know. Just stop getting them. Okay? Because like I said, man, we do this for the sincere brothers, alright, that's coming into the faith. Verse, alright, let's go ahead and skip down to verse 31, because now, you know, you don't want to get simple and be like, oh, okay, so, you know, I'm justified by faith, so that means that I don't have to keep the law. Alright, we're going to skip down to verse 31. So basically the point is that what, man? The righteousness of the Most High is now our faith in Yahushua. That doesn't mean you get simple and go, well, I don't have to keep the law anymore, you know? I guess I don't have to. No, that's not true. Alright, we're just not justified by the law. Okay? First off, we show our faith by our works like the scriptures say. Okay? What are works? You know, keeping the laws, man. Doing it to the best of your ability and serving Yahushua. That's the whole duty of an Israelite man anyway, you know? That's our point of existence anyway. So go ahead and read that verse. It's just in the same chapter. Salakia. Go ahead.
Romans 3 and 31.
Yep.
Do we then make void the law through faith?
Yeah, do we then, make void the law? Do we then, we don't keep it anymore? We make void of it, you know? We just don't do it? Go ahead.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua forbid.
Yeah, that means no. Alright? That means no, we keep. Yeah, actually, go ahead. The scripture's going to say it.
Yea, we establish the law.
There you go, man. Yea, we establish the law. Do we make void the law? No. Most High forbid. Yea, we establish the law.
The law's perfect.
Yeah.
Besides, and like I mentioned earlier in the video, the Lord's attitude towards sinning. He said, "What? Go sin no more. Sin no more." Roughly paraphrasing to what he said to the woman. He didn't say keep doing it. You know, you're saved by me by believing in me. You know, it's all a call to what to do whatever you want. No, he says sin no more. Try your best not to do so, because we read it in Romans. All have come short.
Yep.
You know, but
for all have sinned.
Right, but we can do all things through Hamashiach Yahushua. We can now believe and actually obtain salvation.
And not only that, man, we can now believe that we can actually achieve and to do the right thing, make more right decisions than bad decisions.
And receive mercy.
Yeah, and receive mercy. Lord's will, we're part of that number. All right? So that's the point. Hopefully this video is edifying. All right? We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors unto our elders and apostles, a great millstone, the men who rule well, the men who taught us the truth of the Holy Scriptures. All right? Through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakodash. And we want to give a sincere Shalom, Barakim, Labakarim, Yasharallah. You know, peace, blessings to the election of Israel, to the elect of Israel, right? Shalom.
Shalom.